get started here. I think it's high time you have some long overdue upgrades, especially considering tomorrow is your special day. So I think we should start with... Whoa, hold on there a sec. What is it? Do you have permission for what? For working on an android this advanced? Of course I do, I'm a professional. Well, I need to see those papers. I don't even know who you are. I'm an important client, as a matter of fact. Really? What can I do for you? My jaw hurts. Could it be because of that weird looking mask? Shut up. This is state of the art. State of the art and dumpster fire. Was there anything else? I forget. I noticed you have a new hairstyle. Thank you, I made it myself. Okay, well how about you go make it look even more fabulous and I'll catch you later. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Well, that was different, but as I was saying, I think it's high time that we give you some much needed upgrades since this year, so far, you have been relatively wonderful. So consider this a gift for just being such a good person, doing the best you can. So, as you know, with my methods, or maybe you don't, I like to be a little bit unorthodox. It's not just going to be a little bit all technological. Sometimes there are some different methods, and I like to be more hands-on rather than just going by a keyboard and mouse. So I'm just scanning all the way around you here, seeing what we can do and what to avoid. Okay, that looks good, that looks good. Always so appreciative that you are the best model we have. So this should be very different, but of course with these high-end, big important models like you, we need to use unorthodox methods and methods that aren't the norm to your usual Android. So say that's looking quite good. Okay, move on to the next thing here. Just need to check here. How are we looking on the optics here? Okay, that looks good. Back to this now. Was there any particular type of upgrade you were hoping for, or was it just whatever I can recommend to you? I see. Okay. We will try to implement that before we finish for today then. Okay, that's fine. So, as you are such a high-end model, we need to double check a couple of things just to make sure that you are as good as you can be. So, do you see anything on screen right now? Okay, and can you tell me what it is? And does it make you feel anything at all? Okay, that's good, alright. And now we have something else here. Now what about this thing? You see something, right? And how does this make you feel? Any emotions at all? Okay, good. As with your high-end models, you are capable of feeling emotion. So of course we need to just monitor that every now and then, just to make sure that everything is as it should be. So I'm just going to be switching back and forth from the technology to more hands-on tools here. Does this give you any feelings at all? Is it irritating? Is it relaxing? Does it make you tingle? Anything like that? Okay. Well, in that case, what if we try and switch it up for a bit? Do you prefer this? Or do you prefer more this? This. Or this. Interesting. Okay. Well then I do have one more thing to check with you. We're not finishing yet, just, switching back and forth. So, do you recognize this? And whether you do recognize it or not, does it make you feel anything? What does it make you think of when you see this here? Okay, and I'm guessing you see the stars in the ball. Can you tell me how many you see? Yes, good. And can you tell me what color the ball is? Okay, and would you say it's the same color as the stars inside, or is it different? Good. Now let's say hypothetically, if you collect 6 more of these, and you could have your own special wish, what would it be? I could say that. You strike me as the type to go with something like that. I absolutely do see that. Okay, then I think it's high time that we move on to sound production. I want to test your hearing modules next. And I would like to, I'm going to produce a variety of sounds, and I want to see how you react to them. Okay. So here's the first one. How did that make you feel? I should hope so. Okay, and now here comes the next one. That was quite the big one. How did that make you feel? Okay, and now we're going to go off in a completely different direction. You might not be able to relax after that, after those two, but we'll try anyways. And then we have this one. Yes, they're very different. So while you're doing that, I just want to have a look at your reactions here, how you're responding. So how is that sound making you feel right this moment? Okay, that's good response. And then I want to do just one more here. And then we have this one here. Looking like it's relatively different to the previous reaction. Do you prefer this one or the one before that? Alright, good to see, good to hear. Looks like your visual orbs are responding quite well. I would say you're looking relatively relaxed. Okay, could you you know what, let's take this off for a sec. Okay, so would you be able to just look up for me? Okay, just gonna hold your cranium here. There we go. All right. Okay, now can you look down for me? All right, good, 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 good. Okay, now can you look towards the left for me? All right, and then can you look towards the right? Okay, perfect. You can blink now if you need to. So now I would like to just conduct another little test here. Now I want to actually have a look in your chest cavity there. I'm just going to just start functioning around with it just for a moment. How are you feeling so far? Alright, good to know here. Okay. Try a different screwdriver here. What about this one instead? Maybe we need to be more. We need to go with a smaller touch. Okay. Looks like that might be a little bit better now. Okay, and I think that should do nicely. So now let's move back on to more other tools here. I'm going to gauge just your wires here. Also looks like you have a little bit dry pieces of oil there, so I'm just going to scrape that off as well. Sorry for getting so close there. Just wanted to have a good look. do that, I want you to tell me, can you hear this at all? Okay, would you say that's pleasant or unpleasant? Okay, and the same deal on this side. Do you hear that at all? Okay, the same question. Is it pleasant or unpleasant? Okay, and would you say this sounds softer or rougher than the other sound I just did? Okay, and would you say that this is relatively the same on this side as well? Okay, good, good, good. And if I just tap here, can you hear that? Okay, and then can you hear it on this side as well? Okay, and if I do this, is that pleasant or unpleasant? Okay, and would you say that this is more gentle or more aggressive than the other noises? Alright, that's wonderful. That's good to hear. Okay, so now I want to just have another look at your vision going on, and we're going to do a couple of things that's going to make things look a little bit strange, and I want you to tell me just what you see, okay? So first off, we have this. So tell me, what do you see right now? Okay, and how does it make you feel? Okay, and then we'll do another one here. Now we have this one. So what are you thinking when you see this? And does it make you feel more negative or positive? Okay, and then we'll do one more. This should be more simple as well. So just tell me what you see right now. And do you hear anything with what's going on right now? Can you describe the sound for me? That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So now this is more or less just a test, just to see how you're responding, if we can do these upgrades we want to do next. So I'm going to do just another test here. Nothing you need to worry about. You are proceeding just as I had hoped. So just because I'm feeling generous as well, we can get you a lot more upgrades free of charge as well. So just because it's your special day, so you deserve it. I personally don't know how this year's went for you so far, but regardless, if it's been easy or difficult or both, I think this will hopefully make you feel much better. Perhaps we don't even need a screwdriver here. I think I can just figure this out on my own. Okay, that's good. So I think we need to do one more test here. I'll need to call upon an old friend of mine who has decided to join us today. Please say hello to Mr. Wobble. He likes you. So now he's just going to gauge how you're looking, how you're doing. He's just doing it right now. As he wobbles, he studies you. And considering he hasn't stopped, that must be a good sign. Now usually, when Mr. Wobble stops wobbling. If it's too soon, then as expected, it's not a good sign. But given that he has not stopped, I would say that you are in good hands here, and we can proceed with even more upgrades later on. Yes, okay. Okay. Then we have to wobble him ourselves as well after he's done with his procedure. Okay, and I would say that that is wonderful. Thank you very much, Mr. Wobble. Say goodbye to our friend here. Wonderful. Now, to finish things off, I would just like to measure our current. I would like to measure you, just to see if there's anything we could change here. If we need to make any adjustments to any armor, wires, connections, etc., etc. What about on the hearing modules as well? Okay, my friend, I think you are looking relatively good here. Just want to have a look at my notes here. Was there any type of upgrade that you wanted to have, that you had in mind when you were called here today? Okay, I see. And is there anything that you wanted to avoid at all? Okay, so I'm just going to put that into the system here, and then I think we can. Whoa, just a sec there. You're back. I am, with a new hairstyle. Yes, do you like it? I preferred your old one. Wow, rude. Hey, I'm just being honest. Yeah, well, you know what they say about honesty. I have no idea. Yeah, me either. Still here, are we? I'm lonely. Wanna go get some lunch? Cool, can I bring a friend? You have friends? What about this guy? You two know each other? Sure do. It all started when... I don't need to hear your life story. Jeez, okay. I was just trying to lighten the mood. The mood's already lightened. Shall we go? He's already gone. Well then. Thankfully we were just about done anyways, so would you like to come with me and this weirdo here to get some lunch? Alright, well, let's go.